Oh, hold on. Let me turn this Scooby-Doo off. What's up, everybody? It's V Car, and I'm back here with another video. My hair is, it could have been better, but I really just threw this together to even do this video to look more decent than I did in the other video. But let me make sure everything. Okay, everything is decent, That's all that matters. Everything is decent. So, we got the incense. We got the lavender incense burning back here. And this is my crystal charging station. And I got my little, this was on top here, getting all that energy. Okay. But anyway, so yeah. Then I have my little frankincense and myrrh candle. But let's just get started. So today I'm gonna be doing this video talking about God, talking about my concepts. Let me see how the back camera looks. Alright. So I can't see myself. I'm using my back camera because it looks better. And also it just, I don't know, the vibe is just better from the back camera. It's like a different dimension or some shit. But let me I have to sit on pillows a little bit. But yeah, alright. Well, I can sit like this. But okay, I got my lavender incense going on back here, and I got my frankincense and myrrh candle. I would light it, but it's really low. And then I got my crystal charging station, and I kind of put them in a grid type way, so it could make a portal, but it did make a portal. But I just moved the crystals, so it's gonna mess up. And I'm gonna have to move them. There's a piece of hair in there. And I'm gonna have to move them this weekend because I'm doing some sessions and I'm so excited. But let's get started. So first things first, I'm gonna be taking my vitamins because I didn't take them today. And I might as well show you guys what I take. Bitch. Hold up. Oh. Bitch. Okay, some of the incense shit just fell, but I'll get it after the video. But anyways, girl, I thought somebody took my shit. But okay, so everybody takes sea moss, of course. So we got the sea moss. People make sea moss gel themselves. They buy sea moss gel, or hell, buy the capsules. There's a whole bunch of ways you can buy it. But I have these capsules, so I usually take 2 a day. Now I'm gonna take 2 a day because December 21st is coming up. I usually take 2 a day, and then I started taking 1 a day. Now I'm gonna start taking 2 again because December 21st is coming back up. It's coming up, man. But I'm trying to help y'all. Like, I know y'all probably like just get straight to the goddamn point, but I'm gonna put y'all on game real quick before we get started. And then I take barley grass. Well, I put this in my smoothies. You can put it on your salads, in your smoothies, in water. I put it in my smoothies, and I used to put it in everything I drank. I used to put it in my tea at work when I used to work. I used to put it in my water at work and even at home. I don't really put it in my water anymore. I just put it in my smoothies, and I pretty much drink smoothies every damn day. But if I don't put it in my smoothie, then I'll put it in my water. And if I don't drink that in my water, I'm most likely drinking this Colloidal Silver in my water. So yeah. And then I have turmeric capsules because it's nasty, but it's really good for you, and it decalcifies your pineal gland. And then there's so many other benefits. It's good for your skin. It's just so many benefits. And then black seed oil, as everybody knows, it gets rid of mucus. So yeah. Oh, let me take my black seed oil. I take 1 black seed oil. These are really big. You can get the oil, you can get the capsule, you can get whatever. And then my turmeric, of course. I was supposed to do a video on dimensions. I'm still gonna do that. If you guys want me to do a video on dimensions, let me know, because I'm talking about shit that nobody else talks about. I'm gonna be talking about the dimensions, like nobody talks about this shit. But this really is like downloads. And this is 100% spring water. But yeah. Alright, so let's just get started. I feel like I'm not having enough personality, but like at the same time I feel like I am, because like, what more do you want? Like, I'm being myself. Let me get Chio. He over here asleep. Oh, this is my cat. This is my baby Chio, and he was sleeping. But yeah, I'm gonna hold him and talk. Okay, so basically today we're gonna be talking about God and the concept of God and what I think, my opinion. I seen this dude on Facebook post about, ow. Okay, he's mad because he was asleep. But I seen this dude post, and I'm in Facebook jail right now because this girl, like, even though that I really wanted to promote my business and my spiritual group, because they only do it on Fridays, but I'm in Facebook jail, so you know what, like, I'm not gonna argue with hoes on Facebook anymore. We didn't really argue, but like, I was just telling them, like, y'all need to stop worrying about other people, like. But yeah, so I seen this dude and I couldn't comment because I'm in Facebook jail. So I was thinking about making a video. I was gonna make a video about this anyways, because this came to me and I was like typing this shit on Snapchat on my private stories and stuff. So I really wanted to comment down below my concept. I have something over here, by the way. Is that mucus coming up? This black cedar really gets the mucus out. But yeah, so this is basically my concept. So what I think is, of course I believe in God, but the real God name is not God. I call the real God Source, because it's disrespectful to call Source God, because they really switched and twisted and flipped everything about God. I definitely think there's a higher power, but it's not God, it's Source. Because the God that they talk about in the Bible, which when you say God, everybody's gonna think you're talking about the God in the Bible, and you're not, because they're two separate gods. The God in the Bible is obviously talking about the Anunnaki. So let me tell you right there. Okay, so one time I got high as hell off moon rocks, or whatever the fuck it was. I'm pretty sure it was moon rocks, because like they said it wasn't moon rocks, but it was something. Like that bitch had something. But yeah, so I was high as hell and I was seeing shit. I had flashbacks to my dead grandma's house, and I seen tigers and shit. It was crazy. But I also seen Source playing with us, and we were wooden dolls. We were just plain wooden dolls, and like everything else, material and extra, was manifested. So I think that was, you know, strange. But I also saw Source as a huge lava pool, but it was purple. It was like a huge fume like pool of purple energy. And you also know, like, our crown chakra, which represents Christ consciousness. So like, it's purple as well. So I also think, and it was like the same purple. So I think that's not a coincidence, and I think that's like that's something. But I always knew that God was, well, I'm just gonna say Source, but I want y'all to know who I'm talking about. So when I say Source, I really mean God, the God that y'all pray to. When I say God, I'm talking about the Anunnaki. But when I say Source, I'm talking about our all loving God, our unconditionally loving God. Because if you don't know, the highest vibration is unconditional love. And just like in the Bible, they say, but they also say that God is jealous and shit like that, which don't make sense because God wouldn't have an ego. So it doesn't make sense. But yeah, unconditional love is the highest vibration, and God is the highest source, is the highest vibration. Source is the highest vibration. So it makes sense. But listen, so this is what I came up with. So I was just thinking, right? So obviously we're not these bodies. We are our souls. We aren't these bodies. So we're not talking about who created our bodies. We don't give a fuck about these bodies because we are not these bodies. But listen. So people always think that spiritual people are narcissists or, you know, just into themselves because we think that we're gods. We never said that we are gods. We are extensions of source, God. We are extensions of source. We're all source in different bodies, experiencing like a different perspective of life, a different way of life. We're all source, literally. Because energy cannot be created or transferred. So God didn't create us. God will source. You source. But y'all look at him like some people look at him. Most people look at God as, you know, God. But like source didn't create us. God didn't create us. Because energy, we are energy. Energy cannot be created or destroyed. And that's how you know that we have ancient souls and we've been recycled into different bodies over time, because energy cannot, like, what they gonna do, create new souls? Like, no, energy cannot be created or destroyed, and we are all source in different bodies. Like, so that's one point. But also, let's get to the Anunnaki part. So basically, the creator of man, we all know that the Anunnaki created our bodies, and we aren't these bodies. But the Anunnaki, I feel like the Anunnaki created the damn simulation, low-key. But we all know that the Anunnaki created these bodies. The Anunnaki is the creator of man. We are not man. We are multidimensional beings. We are souls. We are energy. Like, we're not man. But the Anunnaki did create these avatars, these bodies. But, and that's God. Elohim means God. So, and it also means the Anunnaki, and the Anunnaki is God. And the Israelites, Isis, Ra, and El, meaning the Elohim, meaning Anunnaki. So God, and they say God is a jealous God and all this, which for the Anunnaki makes sense because they're not unconditional love. They're not, oh shit. Hold on, let me make sure y'all can see me, because that's what I get for waving my hands and shit. They probably think I'm talking shit. But they're not unconditional love. Well, we don't know that because we haven't met them, but I'm pretty sure they're not. If they're multi-dimensional beings like us, well, interdimensional beings, you know, we're just like them. We're pretty much equal. I mean, they have more powers than us, but we can unlock the same powers because we have the same DNA, but you know, we have to unlock it. So, and I'm pretty sure they're not unconditional loving, because like that just doesn't make sense. Like, I'm pretty sure if you switch up on them, they're gonna feel some type of way, and they're not like, that's not, the Anunnaki is not unconditional love. Unconditional love, God, well, source is not going to shun you because you sinned, because source doesn't have a perspective of good and bad, an understanding of good and bad. There's no such thing as good or bad, especially in source's eyes, because source only radiates unconditional love. So yeah, but I think that the God that they talk about in the Bible is definitely the Anunnaki. It just makes sense. Like, the creator of man, humans. We're not, I mean, obviously we're humans in this lifetime and in this dimension right now, but we're not humans. We're really just souls and multi-dimensional beings having a human experience. So the Anunnaki is not our God that we're going to get on our knees and pray down to, because we don't give a fuck about these bodies. The Anunnaki, their souls are just like ours. We're all equal. We're all source. We all come from the same source. So, but yeah, they did make our bodies. But does that mean we owe them anything? And we have, like, they're talking about them, they're trying to, aliens are the Antichrist and they're demons and this, like, we don't owe them anything. We don't have to get on our knees and pray, because most of us don't even want to be here. Like, most of us never asked to, well, we all signed them soul contracts, but, you know, a lot of us don't want to be here anymore, so we're just like, okay, what am I thanking you for? But I will thank them when my DNA unlocks. I'll thank them. But I'm not gonna, like, worship them. Like, I don't worship anybody. But I just think that that's very interesting. So I want to know you guys' opinion and just how you look at it. But I definitely think that Source and God are two different beings, and they flipped everything in the Bible. Like, you see how they said that God is unconditionally loving? The real God is unconditional love. And then how are you gonna say that it's unconditional love but it's jealous at the same time? Like, that doesn't make sense. But they always throw a little bit of truth and a little bit of lies. And also, the Bible is a whitewashed version of the Book of the Dead. So, like, it's just a whole bunch of shit. It's a whole bunch of truth and lies and indoctrination, like, twisted in one. And that's why you really can't trust it. A lot of things are coming to life that were in the Bible because it was fucking planned. And also because the Egyptians knew, just like the Mayans and Aztecs and all of them, just like how they knew about the Great Conjunction and the Age of Aquarius and shit like that, the Egyptians knew about all this other shit. So yeah, but I definitely think that the Anunnaki created us. I've seen a lot of things. Like, you guys could just look at stuff about the Anunnaki. I was watching the Anunnaki Scooby-Doo episodes because I'm just, ever since I seen this thing about the Anunnaki coming back, they haven't got off my mind. And the other day I got this conclusion, and I'm gonna include the screenshots because maybe you guys will understand them better, because I need to, like, read them so I can really talk about stuff that I want to, like, point out. I'm gonna do a voiceover over it probably if I miss some stuff, but I think I got everything, but I don't know if I do. But that's all for now, and I'll see you guys on my other video. My other video is probably gonna be about dimensions or something, I don't know, but just be prepared and stay tuned. And also shop Spiritual Yomi, link in bio. You guys fuck with me. I have a lot of amazing stuff. I have smudging tools, I have bracelet, I said bracelets already, and then I was trying to say crystal bracelets because I was trying to, like, flip crystal in front of bracelets, like what the fuck. But, you know, I have crystal bracelets, crystal necklaces. I have a whole bunch of stuff coming, but I have a whole bunch of stuff. Oh, I have bath soaks. The bath soaks are amazing quality, but we're gonna get new labels soon. But that doesn't mean that these aren't for sale. They're still for sale. But when I do my next round of bath salts, we're gonna have new labels and all that. But I'm really excited for Spiritual Yomi, and you guys should shop. And I have a lot of stuff in store. And I just want to say that I'm not a spiritual YouTuber. I'm a YouTuber that's spiritual, and not all of my videos are gonna be about spiritual stuff, but it's fun to talk about because it's a lifestyle. Like I said, it's a lifestyle. And when you have nobody to talk about these things with, when you have nobody to talk about these things with, it's like different. And I like, you know, making YouTube because I really didn't expect that much love on my December 21st video. And I really didn't expect that much love on my December 21st video. So I really appreciate that, and I want that more often. And like how people were communicating and stuff like that, I love that. That's what I want. That's why I'm doing YouTube, like, because I really love that. I love communicating with people from all over the world, and, you know, seeing other points of views and stuff like that. I think it's really nice. But that's all for today, and I'll catch you guys in the next video, which I might do another video tonight. I don't know, but I'll see you guys. So the part I didn't talk about is how, okay, so basically the Anunnaki, our avatars were made in God's image, and God is the Anunnaki. So I just also want to point that out. And if you look up the Anunnaki, well, you know, apparently they can shapeshift, but the Anunnaki that they show with the beard on the wings is black. So, and they also show pictures of them being black. So, but I think that's cool. Like, that just proves that the Anunnaki is God, and the real God is Source. You don't have to call the Anunnaki God, but I just want people to know the difference between the God in the Bible and the real divine Source. Not that the Anunnaki is evil or anything, but people also been saying, you know who you've been worshiping? You know who you've been worshiping? You've been worshiping Satan. And I also have learned that Satan isn't evil. 666 is the numbers of electrons, protons, and neutrons, I believe, to make up melanin. Makes up black people, and the Anunnaki is black. So like, that's just food for thought. Like, that's literally how it came in my head. Like, it was like space. Like, my head, it's always a void, and it just came in there. It was like pieces. Like, it didn't come fully put together. It was just like, wait, this and that, and yeah. So I just wanted to point that out. But that's it. That's all. We were made in God's image, for our avatars were made in God's image, the Anunnaki's image, and the real God is where our souls come from, the infinite source of energy, and that's who we are. We are extensions of that God. We all have that God inside of us. We also have, in this physical body, we also have the Anunnaki. So I guess like the Anunnaki is the God of the third dimension, because that God created our bodies. Because our bodies are useless. Our bodies don't radiate energy when our souls aren't in it. So, yeah. I just want to like point that out. So that God made our bodies, and yeah, I don't really know what to say. But that's all I wanted to say. Yeah, that's all I wanted to say. That's what I forgot to put. I'm going to include my screenshots of exactly what I said when these thoughts first came to me. And I'll talk about more stuff in other videos.